All right, so welcome to another video. Today I'm going to share with you some thoughts and tidbits on Spotify, whether it's a buying opportunity or maybe you should hold off. So I'll share with you some technical analysis in this episode. Keep in mind, none of these are recommendations to buy, sell, or trade the stock. It's just my own personal opinion. If you want to grab my opinion, you can do so on tradersfly.com. You can grab a lot of freebies. There's also some live classes. And also definitely check out the Discord channel, which is basically like a chat room where we can chat and interact a little bit. There's some stock movers that I post, some trading tips as well. And there's also some, Q&As that you could go ahead and ask, and we can interact a bit there as well. The link is in the description below, so definitely join in and hop in there. Okay, so let's kind of kick things off and let's go in and check out Spotify here. So there's a couple of interesting points. I mean, the stock is fairly new. I'm not usually as big proponent of audio and music companies, but this one has some nice support here when you start looking at some of these levels at about 110, even at around that 100, but really about 110, 115 is kind of what you're looking for when you're starting to look at kind of these levels. And you had some sideways action here. So we had the IPO over here. The stock kind of exploded to the upside, kind of pulling back. And we hit kind of this high level. So this is kind of this head and shoulders pattern that we've had going on. And here's kind of a little bit of the, neckline or so that we've had that break right there. So anyways, as this stock tried to hold its price point, we're starting to struggle a little bit. So that's where it was like, oh no, it's crashing. And that just did not pan out really good for the stock. Now, the question is right now, are we in a buying opportunity? Yes and no. If you're in it for the long run, maybe it could be an opportunity. We're starting to hold another round number, about 130. We are still further out and away from some of the other technical support levels here. So not quite there, but we are kind of getting close into that range. So you're within range of kind of buying the dip if you're looking to kind of do a little bit of a nibbling opportunity. And that's kind of where you're starting to see start seeing some basic light. There's a couple things I would watch is just if we can break this pattern, this descending trend line, that would be good. So that could be a buying opportunity, a little bit more of a clear signal for buying the dip rather than getting it right now at 130. Because you don't know if this stock is going to go up like this and roll over. So are we going to go back up and roll over? And then we could keep going down and then you'll be down at, the 90 or the 100. So you have no idea. The other way to do this is kind of do it through a back ratio spread, where actually it's more like this. Here we go. Drawing this out. Back ratio spread. So if we go ahead and do a back ratio spread with options, then it's much more favorable because then you don't get burned as much on the downside and you can take a upshot on the stock and you're really just risking a little bit more of the theta, but not as bad as just buying single call options. So this could be a one way of taking it and doing that approach. The other thing to watch here is, this is where I'm looking at it for a possible why it could be a buying opportunity, is you're actually right in line with the upward trend that the stock has created. So right now it's kind of compressed back down to this level and you're back in line. So we got too far extended way up here, but now you're back into this line and level. So we could have a little bounce and start kind of trending in those levels. So this is what I would look for. And this is kind of why it caught my radar, is that we're right there at this line and level, kind of making this upward trend. So no, we're not down at the 110 level, but we are kind of moving in this line of support. And at that level of growth for a company across 2019, 2022, 2023, this is now starting to be a little more attractive because now you're not way up at the high valuations, and that's very big. You're actually more at the lower level, and now you're trending at a better angle for that stock. So if you kind of look at the angle and the degree of it, you're actually at a more favorable and better point. Anyway, I hope that helps and gives you some take and insight here on the company, just some things to watch out for. Definitely watch out for the $200 price point. The stock kind of held here, broke down. So you got some problems areas at that spot. If it does bounce, you also have that 150 that you have some resistance right there. Where the stock can reject that price point. But other than that, you're starting to kind of find this lower levels in the stock, and also this upward trending support that the stock is building on. So anyways, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for joining me. Feel free to join the Discord channel here at the bottom, or the website as well. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, check out the freebies that we have on the website, and I'll share with you some more details and insights as more videos are released. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.